Who's Alright, so I think we're ready to go. So, this is my exit interview. I want to start off by saying my trip this past weekend was so much fun. I had a great time. I did a lot of things that I was hoping that I'd get to do. Like Rat Race, I was really excited for Rat Race, and I got to do that, and I wasn't bad at it, which I didn't think I would be, but I also thought that it might be harder than what it looked like, but I think it's definitely harder. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Rat Race is hard, but it was fun. It was super fun. Yeah, going to Mckamey Manor is definitely a life-changing experience. I feel, well, today is the day after, so it's Monday, not Sunday. I was driving yesterday and I didn't have good service in the car, so I had to do it today after work. So I'm kind of sore a little bit, only right here on my shoulder. It's right there. Because I was hanging on to the chain and riding behind the car, and there was a few bumps that I hit the back of my shoulders. But that is not what made me let go. The bumps and bruises are all part of it. If you don't like bumps and bruises, Mckamey Manor is definitely not the place for you. Hi, Dawn. I like you, Dawn. You were very supportive the whole time this weekend. See, mentally I'm feeling really strong. I feel more like myself. I haven't felt this good and this just excited about life in a really long time. It really gives you this like natural high, going to Mckamey Manor and hanging out with Russ. Russ is a super nice guy. If anyone on here hasn't met him yet, definitely make plans to do so. He's somebody that he's just so down to earth and incredible, and hanging out with him was super cool. So while I was at the manor this weekend, I did Friday and I did Saturday. And during that time, I broke 5 records, did the longest breath hold in cold water. I did the tire flips. What else did I do? Sorry everybody, that kind of cut out there for a second. And then I did the longest chain drag, 400 yards, I think it was, and the longest time in Rat Race. And hopefully for longer. Next time I might wear gloves. I probably would be smart. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Russ. I'm gonna have to sit over here closer to the router because it keeps on turning off. So, yeah, my favorite thing by far was the chain drag. My second favorite thing that I attempted was probably the ice water because it woke me up. I was really tired from my drive. It was 8 hours, which isn't a long time compared to some people, but also I didn't get any sleep the night before either because I was super excited and just wired and excited. Thanks for the kind words. Russ, I have nothing but kind words for you. Let's see. My least favorite thing, I would say, driving around in the car with my eyes covered with tape and goggles and hats and everything else that you could think of, all while being wet. I did get super nauseous in the car there for a second. And also the headphones. The headphones are just awful. People say that they like it, but I don't know how anyone could like those sounds. Also, I think Russ has memorized the soundtrack because he also speeds up and slams on the brakes and goes up hills, and you know, I'm sure it's all along the way, but maybe it might have been the heartbeat that was making me a little woozy there, or not having eaten. But if you go, make sure that you eat beforehand. Don't make the same mistake I did. Russ was very, very nice. And he was trying to get me to eat all morning during the contract signing, but I was being stubborn, which I have a problem with. And I did not listen to Russ, and I should have. So if Russ tells you that you need to eat, you definitely need to do that. Definitely listen to everything Russ says, because otherwise you might be in trouble. During Rat Race, the hardest part of Rat Race was it wasn't the confined spaces, the potential of broken fingers, or the rats, or snakes, or ticks, or anything that bothered me the most. It was the jet coming out of the hose. So he makes sure that he hits you in the same spot over and over and over and over and over again. And it's very high pressure. I don't know if it's a pressure washer or just a regular hose that he has like his finger over the top. I'm not sure. But it was very painful, and kept getting the same spot over and over and over again. And filling up my suit full of water, making it really heavy. So that was pretty difficult. I liked being able to set some records at the manor. Hopefully I'll hold some titles for a while, or until my next show. I will be coming back. If anybody has that question, I will definitely be coming back. I had such a great time. Yeah, it's a magical place. Absolutely magical. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Because otherwise I'm going to stop talking. Any questions at all? Strong woman. Yeah, thanks, Russ. Thank you. I think my strength did have a hand in being able to do the things that I did. But I wouldn't let it deter you. If you're not strong, it doesn't mean you're gonna fail. You might not break records, but it's definitely possible for people who aren't bodybuilders or, professional athletes. It's definitely possible, but it does make it easier to be fit. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about taking a tour. Also, if you're thinking about taking a tour, don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, anyway. Who else has any questions? I'm going to wait like 20 seconds. And then I'm going to finish. Or maybe I'll show Frank another trick, because he likes to be a showboat. Come on. You want another snack? You want another snack? Frank didn't get to come with me this weekend. Frank had to stay home. He stayed with my dad while I was there. Come here. What are you doing? Don't just lay down. Don't go over here. He's like, no, you're going to give it to me anyway, and I know it, and that's totally true. I am going to give it to you. So 12 people watching. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to tell me anything while I'm listening? I don't know how long this is supposed to be or how long it's even been. I had some trouble getting it up in the first place, so. Oh, thank you, Desiree. You did amazing. So sweet. I can't wait to do amazing next time, too. I know Russ let me get really far. Thank you, Russ. I hope I will be able to do half of what you did. Dawn, you got this. Do it. Just put your mind to it and focus on what you're doing. Don't focus on the end results. And I think you'll do just fine. Tortured? I doubt she was with all her laughing. Were you ever tortured? No, I was never tortured. Well, no, I was never tortured. Never tortured. at Mckamey Manor. I had a great time. I had a great time. And yes, I was laughing the whole time. How bad smelling was that water in the cooler? It was terrible. Imagine sulfur, gasoline, fecal matter, pee, and like dirty clothes, and that's what it smelled like in there. And the feeling of the water was just as bad. It was like sticky, sticky, nasty water. I heard on your next tour you lose the hair. I'm not going to respond to that anymore. I know you're like really keen on me losing all my hair, but that's not going to happen. It's going to be on my list of off-limit items for next time too. Yes, Russ was coughing, so I know it didn't smell good, right? And being submerged fully in it was terrible as well. But I'm happy everyone's concerned about how Russ was feeling. Dawn, thank you for that. Yes, it was bad, and having the slimy feet and hair and snakes and everything. They weren't like regular body parts. They were like waterlogged and slimy. And I don't know how long that cooler has been just sitting there with no motion, but it smells as bad as you would expect it to smell, if not worse. BFE wants some what? I don't understand that. Did you have mean Russ or nice Russ? I had the nicest Russ. And I don't think I even saw mean Russ. Well, maybe for a second, but I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. I did see mean Russ, just for a second though, when you grabbed me and stuck my head under the nasty smelling water. That was pretty mean, but I recovered quickly on that one. Thanks everyone looking out for Russ. Love the fans. LOL. Yes, thank you everybody for caring about Russ. I also care about Russ. Okay. Did the first dunk under catch you off guard? Yes. I had no idea why I was sitting up there. Yes, I knew something was going to happen, but I did not think that it was going to happen that quickly. Also, the part that wasn't on the lives right after that was the ice water, and that was pretty intense too. What was the best part? Gross water. What was the best part about the gross water, or what was the best part in general? Russ, you looked a little shocked. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked. That was the first thing. Literally being thrown into Mckamey Manor. Good on a hot night, cool you off. Yeah. I don't know if it matters though. The water's always cold, no matter what kind of environment you're in. I don't know how he does it, but somehow the water is always freezing. What was the best part? The best part was by far the chain drag. I had a lot of fun on that. It was like a carnival ride of your worst nightmares. But I could do that for hours probably. I could do that for hours. And I will be trying to break my own record next time if no one beats it in between the time of last Saturday and when I come back. What's the best part? The best part was the gross water. Yeah, no, that's not true. The best part was not the gross water, although I didn't mind it. My skin is actually really soft now, so maybe there was some kind of secret mineral in that nasty water that made my skin really soft. Does it matter what month you attend? No, it does not, because you will be freezing no matter what. You could be there on a nice warm night like I was and be freezing, and I'm sure you'll be even more freezing in the wintertime, but it does not matter what month you attend. You still have to wear basically a giant blanket a giant wet blanket in most cases, so you're going to be cold no matter what. The bug on your face made me cringe. Yeah. Well, it was just a beetle, I think. I didn't actually see it, so it might have been more, I don't know. But I'm happy I made you cringe. That's really sweet. That's a good positive outlook. Mckamey spell special, yes. Yes. I really have super soft skin now. I don't know what's in the water. It's pretty awesome, actually. Spider's been at Russ's house. Who's playing? You are correct. Okay. Well, I think I'm done. You guys, thanks everyone who were watching. I really appreciate all of the positive comments, and I'll tell them about the big spider. Oh, you don't want me to tell them about that. His dog's frisbee. So Russ wants me to tell you about the big spider on him. I didn't think he wanted me to talk about that, so I wasn't going to mention it. I have never seen a grown man act like such a baby. Oh my goodness. He had a black widow spider, probably about that big, on him, and he was acting like a little girl. Sorry, Russ. But he started flailing all around. This was right after the contract signing. We were going through the woods to some creek, and he had a big spider, and he got really scared. It was really, really funny and cute. Oh no, spiders. Yeah, neither does Russ. You guys have a lot in common. Hate spiders, lol. Yeah, that was funny. I think Russ was more scared of the spider than I was out of the whole night, except for maybe the headphones. Me too. Nope. Well, if you hate spiders, I don't know what I was about to say. I was about to say something and I forgot. Sorry. But yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what to talk about anymore. In good fun, you guys, you really don't want to do this. It's not for people that are easily scared, or people that can't handle it. If you can handle it, it'll be really fun, but you don't want to do it if you can't handle it. But Russ will make sure that he knows if you're able to handle it or not. Nothing scared this woman. Thank you. Yes, that's true. Except for the possibility of getting my hair cut, but I knew that was off the table, so that didn't scare me. But who knows, maybe next time I will get scared about something. That would be interesting. I'd like to see that happen. I was freaked out. Yeah, you were dancing around. You were doing like the whole Cupid shuffle that you did to me in the rat race. You did amazing. Thank you, Brittany. Excellent job. Thank you. Can't wait to come back. And with that, I'm going